Greetings. I am Sri Master Gano Grills for Galighticus, and today we're going to take a very thorough look at a wonderful new product called Galighticus Ancestor Money. We're going to take a very detailed look at what each and every single one of our 14 notes do in our particular line. There are wonderful benefits that can come by utilizing this modality every single day in the life of your ancestors, and the blessings will come back to you many times fold. Stay tuned. When was the last time you have sent any type of offering of financial support or any kind of supplication to your ancestors? A lot of people are not aware that ancestral drainage is the #1 reason why many people in the world have financial challenges. But by using a product such as this, you can begin to remedy that particular opposition. We have thousands of testimonies from people all around the world who have used our amazing product. We have 14 Galighticus Ancestor Notes that are all trademarked, copywritten, and legally as well as spiritually protected by the gods who have given us their permission to utilize a small part of their energy from the wealth streams of the power points that they connect with all throughout the universe. These gods are gods of immense power. Gods are very misunderstood by many human beings on Earth and across the planet. But when you tap into their power, they can do things for you that you cannot do for yourself in 10 or sometimes up to 100 lifetimes. That is why it is so important for us to build a relationship with the gods of wealth. The very first Galighticus Ancestor Note that we have, there are some people that have a very voluminous trepidation with fire. They also have a very incessant fear of burning the house down, and that is quite understandable. There are many different people who have actually died in past lives through fire or have been tortured or burned to death. This is a real construct that causes an imprint in the consciousness of the individual who has a fear of fire. Therefore, those people naturally gravitate towards a smaller, more manageable note. And we've created one to facilitate that need, which is the $7 billion note. If you look on the cover of this note, it says, "To our ancestors known and unknown, thus say I, may the gods of wealth and fortune maintain thee continually." On the cover, you will see the Jade Emperor, the chief deity of the Bank of Heaven. It is a mythology that every single world that has sentient beings also has a celestial bank account. For this particular world of Tira, Ardut, Gaia, or some people say Earth, it also has a celestial bank account. And every single dollar that comes to this world comes through the celestial bank account of the god Yuang, or the Jade Emperor himself. This is the second note within the line of Galighticus Ancestor Money. This note jumps back 10 generations to any of the lineages that receive it. If you send the $4 quintillion, which is a pretty fairly large denomination, ancestor money to your lineages, the ancestors line up to receive the energy of it, which is why the denominations are quite large, because there are thousands of ancestors who need the assistance of the power that it provides within their lives. We're going to take a closer look at another one of our notes, and this is the 8 Octillion. It is donned by one of the wealth gods of the world, paradise world, Vaikuntha. This is the divine parent of many people on the planet, and they don't even know about it. This is Lakshmi, and she creates wealth streams that are very specific in the realms of beauty and on other worlds. This is backed by the Bank of Heaven. You will see Lord Vishnu on the ocean with his nagas, which are his assistants. The energy of Lord Ganesha, Lord Vishnu, and Mahalakshmi are on this particular note. You will see the energy of diamonds, gold, and jewelry that are handsomely adorned. And part of the imagery goes directly to the realm of wherever your ancestors are. This is called the Rudveda Note, and it is a note that the god Lord Ganesha, who is the remover of obstacles, he has 100 names. This is one of his chief names, and it is Rudveda, which means to ignite the power of the full god, Lord Ganesha, who is a god of intelligence. It is also a main god in the Vedic pantheon. He is the son of Lord Shiva and Parvati, but Sri Mahalakshmi and Lord Vishnu have adopted him. And there's a very, very wonderful story that is synonymous with every life theme that we are all accustomed to. It allows the user to have an elemental conjunction. It is a solidify the season's ritual sealer, which means that there are lots of you who are Wiccans. Some of you are Ifa priests. Some of you are African shamans. Whatever type of power system you are from, and if you're doing any type of ritual that happens throughout the winter solstice or the summer equinox, you will benefit by burning this, and you can seal your ritual with the energy of the Rudveda Note. And we're very proud to bring that into existence for all people who are practitioners of any kind of magic, especially hypernatural magic. It is very important to understand that the ancestors of which you all have lots of power in and over your life. It is not a very well understood topic that is taught here in the West of just how important your ancestral offerings are. I'm going to give you a very brief example. If you go to the Galighticus Facebook group, you will see there, and also on Galighticus.com, we have a very, very wonderful array of testimonies that have come in from people all around the world who have utilized this amazing product of Galighticus Ancestor Money. They talk about quite specifically what it has done for them. There are people that have had dreams of their friends, loved ones, dearly departed, people who have committed suicide, people who have died in horrible accidents. Sometimes they actually come to an individual and the person won't say anything. The soul will just simply want to get the attention. What they will see is that you have the energy of knowledge, of knowing about something that can benefit them. If you continue to burn Galighticus Ancestor Money, you can complete something called Ancestral Lineage Liberation. What does that mean? It means that you have arrested all of the old debt from all of your ancestors from both lineages. What happens is it exhausts every single financial challenge that you have ever had. How do we know this? We know this because everyone has certain things that they want to bring into the material world. There are some people in the world that will never know what it is to be a millionaire or a billionaire. But when you give offerings to your ancestors on a considerable, consistent, diligent basis, it begins to make those things possible. It is not about how hard you work. It is about how often and how much you care about your ancestors that will determine your tomorrows and your financial future. I am Sri Master Gano Quills for Galighticus, and I hope that you will explore the world of unlimited possibilities and give a better consideration as to what the ancestors can do for you. But it's really about what you are willing and what you should be doing for your particular ancestors. You would not be here without their genes, without their talent, and without their existence. Why not give them a tribute? Why not keep the loving relationship with your grandfather, your parents, your grandmother, your cousins, your relations that you were related to by blood alive, by giving them a wonderful tribute that they actually will benefit from. I am Sri Master Gano Grills for Galighticus, and I thank you for watching.